What's up guys, this is Astranox. This video I'm gonna be talking about my daily routine, my daily tasks, how I go through them. So let's begin with my daily summon, of course. And it's been a while since I've got any glow out of this thing. No shine for a while. Okay, this is my Europe account, my third account. So daily routine, you just go through all this stuff, right? I'll go through it with you guys. Now for the penguins here, there's 10 hours left. Usually this stuff I kind of like synchronize it. I feel like I have plenty of stigma, to skill up 3-star heroes anyways. I'll just start this and I'll just complete it at a later time. Adventure, I was actually farming some adventures already. So let's go here, Spirit Altar. I'm just gonna use my 3-man Wyvern team. Actually, this is part of the daily routine. Gotta go in conquest points and buy these here. This is definitely a big part of it, and also in friendship, gotta buy the 40 energy and the 5 flags there as well. So here for Spirit Altar, I mean, these are really quick. Make sure you can actually 3-man this stuff. Spirit Altars, they're very easy to 3-man. I mean, you could, just duo this with 2 Fodders, but the experience loss is not that big, really. I'm not gonna bother with using 2 heroes plus 2 Fodders, or even 1 hero plus 3 Fodders in terms of speed as well. I don't want things to be slowed down too much. So Luluca, I'm gonna turn on her skills there. But yeah, my daily tasks resolve. I mean, I'm playing 3 accounts, and pretty much do all this stuff on 3 accounts on a daily basis. So it's definitely about consistency. Consistency is the biggest thing in this game if you want to keep on progressing. I'm getting a lot of questions like, how you getting these Covenant Bookmarks? You're getting so many Covenant Bookmarks as a free-to-play player. Well, consistency, it's about just doing your daily tasks. And just checking the secret shop every hour, 15 times per day or even more, definitely makes quite a big difference in the long run. Going to check your your vendor in the Labyrinth, that's another thing that definitely helps a ton to get jewelry charms, to get you can get actually an epic chalice out of that vendor, but you should never buy it because it's too expensive. I actually buy rare chalice that show up there. They cost 120,000 something, I believe. So that's one thing that's done. Let's just go and check that vendor in the Labyrinth. Always go in this one. And yeah, it doesn't really matter. We'll just use my raid team. Teleport up there, all the way north. Go this direction. It was west, I believe. And there's 1 pack, that's it. You kill this, and then you talk to the Vagrant vendor. And he's gonna have some goodies for you. Not every day though, like you can get Covenant Bookmarks, a set out of this. Okay, today we have some things. I only buy the jewelry charms and the artifact charms. I don't buy, the stuff for gear, weapon, chest, helm, or boot charms. I don't buy those, no matter the quality. And friendship bookmarks, just never buy that. And you just yield, that's it. That's another thing that is completed. Now, the arena, of course, that's a bit longer for hunt. Just gonna do Wyvern 11 and use my 3-man team with a fodder. And that's definitely a huge part 3 manning a hunt. In terms of efficiency, if you want to have multiple 6-star heroes, which are like, they will happen on the side as you do this, you just need to grind your fodders, and after that it's about experience. You need to, you know, promote the fodders to max level 2-star, promote fodders to 3-star max level and 4-star max level. It's a lot of experience, but it can all be done, you know, in here and running your adventures in the unrecorded history or in the side stories. I'll also go through, you know, in side stories what I actually grind out of that. And talking about this team real quick, you know, I have my Angelic Montmorancy. She's able to hold the front line. She's got Rod of Amaryllis, which is not actually required. You could have Water's Origin on your Angelic Montmorancy, and you need to lower her survival, her health, and her defense, so she actually takes 20% of her max HP and damage from every attack. And then Water's Origin is going to trigger, giving her between 15 to 20% combat shrewdness, and it's going to replenish her health by 8% out of that 20 plus percent damage she took. So it's very powerful, but my Angelic Montmorancy's survival is actually very good, so I can't use Water's Origin. And anyways, I'm using Rod of Amaryllis for PvP anyways, which is definitely like best in slot for her. And I have over 160% effect resistance on Angelic Montmorancy, so she's able to actually resist every combat unit's push from the Wyvern. And the Wyvern cannot actually remove buffs off of Angelic Montmorancy, because I have you know, 160% effect resistance or more. I'm actually close to 200%. This team is not the fastest. This is just heroes that I use in other parts of the game. You know, Seaside Bellona, I'm heavily using her in PvP, be it Arena or Guild Wars. And Luluca, I'm using her in my Labyrinth, and of course Raid, Normal, and Hell Raid as well. Angelic Montmorancy, I'm using her pretty much all over the game in all type of content. Okay, so that's one more thing that is done. I actually don't have that much gold, you know, on this account. I've been meaning to craft for a while. It's just that with all the grinding that I'm doing to 6-star heroes, I'm actually in the struggles. I have actually like quite a few Abyss Drake Claws, which would allow me to do quite a bit of crafting. That's actually enough for, you know, 200 crafts for gear. Jewelry is another story, you know, probably like 170 craft or something like that. But the gold, man, we all know how hard it is to get gold. But crafting is definitely something that will eat at your gold. The biggest thing is, well, the dispatch mission is that's just gonna happen over time. I'm actually running the Ancient Coins one, the hunt missions. I believe them to be the better ones to run, because Ancient Coins will always need more of that, and they're like pretty limited currency. So yeah, lost my train of thought about what I was talking about just before, but let me just get into the arena. Let's do an NPC challenge battle. This is the team that I run in arena offense. This is the team that I have on arena defense as well. This is on the Europe server, and I'm in champion during the week, and I push for legend at the end of the week to get those extra sky stones. We'll see this week if I actually need to, you know, buy some flags with sky stones, or I'll be able to just reach it naturally with the free flags from friendship points and the just flags that get regenerated over time every hour. But when I go in my game, I pretty much just do all my NPC challenges. Because by the time you, like, I wake up and this, like, on the Europe server, it's reset. So for all this stuff, let's go over adventure. You know, there's different ways to go about it. You could go on your side story. Here, like, if I go through the exchange, I already bought, like, the best stuff. You know, I'm not going for the Ultra Fangs. I needed Twisted Fangs, like, pretty badly. You know, I only have 3 left, and I need more to actually do the last 2 skill ups for Commander Lorena, which I use a lot, like, for raiding, normal and for hell raids. This I have 14, so I might not go for them. Because it's not efficient to farm in the side story if you can just stop doing it. Better do it as soon as possible, like especially when you complete all your reputations. Well, you got the better stuff already. And like here, of course I will buy the Molagora Seed, I will buy the Epic Catalysts, and I will buy the Covenant Bookmarks and the Artifact Charms. That's like the base of what I buy. And then like rare catalysts, I will buy them if like I have a low supply of them. But between like guild aid requests and just like farming them as I'm doing on recorded history adventure runs, then like I'm trying to balance my catalysts. When you have a guild member that requests runes, just aid them as much as possible. For your runes, you should have a steady, like a good balance of them. Like whenever there's a double drop rate event for runes, you should try to like grind 4 runes that you have a low amount of. And especially if there's a specialty change that happens, you'll be ready. Like you will not be like, oh my god, I need to farm like 300 greater runes of like fire runes, let's say, and there's no double drop rate event. It's not going to be efficient. That's why you should always have a lot which are like ready. So I just request Catalyst. I will request Twisted Fang. Right? It depends on your guild. You know, this is my guild. I don't have requirements like everyone needs to request runes, you know, so we try to help each other as much as possible. Like here I have 28 Dreamtime circuits, so I can help this player out. But I try to have a good balance. Like my Ring of Glory, if I have a low supply, of course I will not do that. But another thing is, you know, if you want to get easy Catalyst, if you want to make sure that your guildmates, you have a better chance for them to help you out, you should request catalysts that are part of the side story. If you're not going to be requesting that, another tip is you should request for these, like the slime jelly. I will explain why. It's because they drop in a stage in adventure that I've been like talking about a lot, and it's a place that I farm a ton, and I will explain why in a minute. So definitely like slime jelly. And also another reason why I'm not buying these Ultra Fang from the side mission is, here's why. In adventure, which is like the normal mode of adventure, in 1-5 Troll Castle, it only costs 2 energy. And this is my friendship point leveling team. It's not going to be super quick because for this 1-5 stage, you need some you need AoE to actually clear that as fast as possible. The first pack, you know, I just teleported up here. The first one, you kill the boss and that's it for the wave. But after that, you need to like clear the whole thing. So I can just tag someone that has an AoE, let's say. You have to kill all 3 of these monsters if you want to proceed to the next pack. So there's 3 packs. You do that, and yeah, you're good to go. And these wolves, well, they drop Ultra Fang. So for 2 energy, you can just run this stage over and over and over. And I would say that this stage is more friendly if you like you're doing other stuff. I know you might be like, doing whatever, this stage actually you can run it on semi-auto. You teleport up, you do that first battle, then you press the, what was it, south, you know, direction, and then you have it on auto. They will clear these other 2 packs, and that's it. You get out of there. That's one run. So this place, I haven't done so many runs. I might have bought a Callus in the past, but you know, it's getting close to 200 runs. I don't spend my AP on that. So every AP point was actually one run of this place. The place that I run the most is 2S leveling. You know, if I need to do 5 adventure stages, it could be this, or it could be in unrecorded history. I'll talk about that in a second, I mean in a minute. So here it doesn't matter, you can take anyone. Your team will be full of 4 of your heroes. Just make sure that you're getting 10 friendship points for efficiency. If you're doing this too much, you're gonna drop down to 5 friendship points per run because you're gonna have used all your friends. So you teleport to each of the waypoints. You know, just turn off your skills for your killer. I have one hero, which is Commander Lorena. I'm grinding her to level 10 friendship friendship level 10. We got a slime jelly, very good. That's a rare Callus, and that's why if you request those and your guildmates are doing these runs from time to time, that's one of the easier rare Callus to get in the game, because this one is super quick. You can do these runs under 30 seconds if you do it quick, if your hero has a fast animation. And you see here Commander Lorena, she's friendship level 9. Rin, she's 3, Blaze Dingo is 5, and Furious is 5. So I bring my heroes to 6. So there's a reputation for level 3 and there's one for level 6, you know, and you can get Covenant Bookmarks this way. This is how you farm Covenant Bookmarks. I will have a video that's, you know, I advertise this video during, well, this video at the top right section. It's how to farm Covenant Bookmarks, and this is the strategy to do it. You can press the I at the top right part of the screen, and then you will see the list of videos that I advertised during this video. And yeah, so slime jelly, and I've done this over 2,000 times now. You know, I just go in there and I keep on doing it. And if you want to complete your 5 adventure in one day for only 10, you know, energy, that's the way to do it. And it's extremely efficient, extremely efficient. I mean, on average, you're getting 1 fodder per run. You can even get this ready as soon as you get the loot, you teleport. Got the loot, teleport. You get a hero that has a fast killing animation, will even speed this up faster. And that's one run. 3 bosses killed. This run wasn't so good, but let's try to run this until we get a fodder or more. You know, 10 friendship points every run. You run this 5 times, you can actually do a friendship summon already. You could get a fodder, you could get, you know, an artifact, 1 star, 2 star. You could get a 2 star phantasma, you could get a penguin. You know, all this stuff from friendship summons, it actually helps as well, on top of everything you're getting from here. I'm getting a lot of charms out of this place. You know, all of these pieces of equipment level 1, I feed them into like gear that I want to potentially use. I want to see how they roll at +3, +6, +9. So that's how I do my grinding as a free-to-play player. You know, every sky stones for me is 2 energy, and 2 energy is 1 run of this. So that's how I like to do it. And yeah, that's how I get so many 6 stars powered up. I have so many 6-star heroes, over 30. I'm at probably 34 now. And it's as simple as this. You know, you could have 15 minutes in one day. Just grind this out non-stop. You got 30 minutes there. You're waiting for this. You grind this place a bit here and there. And you can be sure that this place is extremely efficient in terms of energy usage. Of course, it gets like boring to a lot of players doing this over and over and over, but I mean, yeah, I do this on my Europe account mostly. You know, I was doing this on my global account a long time ago, but now my Europe account is like, I have some really solid heroes, and I'm pushing hard on this account. So we got a fodder here. And on average, you'll get 1. Like, I mean, over like 100 of runs, you know, you will feel that you're getting 1. You're probably getting more than 1 per run on average, because you have to consider that you're getting 10 friendship points every run until you use all your friends. So you could just like go through this, grind it out until you finish all your 10 friendship points from all your friends, and then when you're down to only the 5 friendship points, you can stop, take a break, and then like do it more later. So that's it. Like that's how I do it, you know. Or it's gonna be, of course, battle, unrecorded history, and then in here, at the start of the week, I will start, you know, I will do 1-10 because it drops this rare callus, epic callus, sorry, and it drops 2 rare callus that can be found in later zones. All these callus can be found in later zones. That's why this stage is so great, especially this epic callus. So that's definitely a top stage to farm. It's also a boss stage, so that's another thing that can you can work toward your reputation or achievement. Here, of course, I buy the fighter medals when I have 400 AP, and then like in stage 2, I grind this stage to 2-S6. The reason why it's not a boss stage, but you know, Nightmare Mask can drop from this place. Slime Jelly easy to farm though, but Dreamtime Circuit is a pretty good one to have. These other 2 are not so hard to obtain actually. Eternal Forest Dust drops from Adventure 1-5. Tyrrell Castle that I show you guys with the Ultra Fang. Ultra Fang is more common there because it's mostly wolves, but this can drop from those trees. So that's the stage for Zone 2. Zone 3, I farm 3-7 Goathorn Waterway because this is a epic callus that drops in later zones. So I like to get it from here. Same with Cursed Ashes and Bloodflake Bones. And of course, in AP exchange, I'm gonna buy the Dragon's Rat. But like, it's always about buying those epic callus, you know, from the shop. When I buy both in 1 week, I move on to the next zone, buy the 2 epic, then I do zone 3, and then zone 4 I do stage 4-4 Spider Nest, and that's how I get my Mercenaries Medicine, as well as from the AP exchange. And then like combine with in your Sanctuary, in the Alchemist Steeple, you just go in here and you try to balance your epic callus. You know, you try to 7 of those, 6, 8, 9, 9, 6, 4, 9. So I need more Mercenaries Medicine. So for this week, I might just do zone 4 first, you know, and because I have 13 of the Demon Blood gem. I was actually farming this yesterday, and I was able to get 3 Demon Blood gems quite easily with a few runs, which was ridiculous. So then instead of starting with zone 1, I'm just gonna go straight for zone 4 to farm those and buy the 2 from the AP exchange shop. But like, you balance all these callus, so whenever there's a hero that you pull, maybe you luck out on a hero from your daily Covenant summon, or from some random Covenant summons, or maybe, you know, you always have a steady supply of those for awakening, for skill enhancement, all that. Of course, every week I will do my random accessory charm, and for the random equipment charm, like this, I max out. I get the quality all the way up, and to do that, I use rare gear, you know, item level 70 gear. I even sometimes use heroic item level 70 gear instead of using item level 85 rare gear, because it's worth less gold, and it still gives a good chunk of progression in that quality grade bar. So that's how I do it. And then like, sometimes I tweak it for the last 2 pieces. Maybe I like, you know, just like maybe a rare 85 if I'm running out of 75 or something like that. For random equipment charm, you know, I've been just going all like halfway in the quality grade, you know, the 3rd one, not the last one, because it's much easier to do it, and you can actually just put some like poor quality like green stuff in there of item level 44, whatever you get from the unrecorded history while you're grinding there, and it's gonna push the bar to halfway, which is like good enough for me. I don't push it all the way, but most of the time I actually bring that thing all the way to the end. So yeah, I don't know what the difference is between if you actually like get double or you have better chance. It must be better chance to get like epic quality or heroic quality charms. But since they are not accessory charms, to me they're not as worthy. Like, it's not as worth it, of course. Something I want to point out is, my God, it's already been 25 minutes. So where is that thing? That's my materials, by the way. You know, all these charms, armor, boots, helm, and weapon charms. This from the 2 energy stages, 1-5, Tyrrell Castle, and 3-1. That's how I get a lot of my charms. So I grind this out non-stop, you know. It might be tedious, but I'm over 2,000 runs in. I bought some Catalyst early on, actually. I'm maybe at 2,500 runs. It's not that much. If these runs are like sub 30 seconds, it's actually not so long. And that's how I get so many 6-star heroes. So if I just sort this by grade, like you can see all my 6 stars, you know, I'll show you, it's 140 days played on the Europe server. That's all my 6 stars as a free-to-play player. It's about like being as efficient as possible, and those 2 energy stages, they are extremely efficient. So yeah. And my next one, I'm not sure yet. I'm gonna wait for the patch and see, maybe there's a new hero, you know, a new 3-star, a new 4-star hero. Maybe I'll bring that hero to 6-star. So I'm just gonna keep these 5-star fodders ready for that. But I've got some exciting heroes that I want to 6-star. You know, I was working on getting Furious. I mean, like some solid hero like Blaze Dingo is definitely interesting. Salazar Mercedes I have her on my first account, so I mean I'm not gonna power her up on this account just yet because I can spotlight her already there. So these are all done. And then like it's a matter of using all your free energy, right? So basically, I mean, of course, like I said, conquest points, you're gonna go and buy those 40 energy 3 times, and you're gonna buy it from friendship points as well. And you'll buy those 5 flags. You know, you gotta do your arena because conquest points, if you are in the struggles, if you don't have so much time for arena and you want to use your free flags, you could set like some a poor defense setup, and then people will attack you and you will drop in rank, and then you can climb back up. It's going to be easier for you, you know, to get back to where you were, and you'll be able to just like breeze through players. So that's one way to do it, but make sure you don't set your defense poor, like very easy, and then you like forget about it, you go sleep, you're gonna wake up and you're gonna drop so much. I definitely don't recommend doing it for long, so you gotta be mindful of that. So yeah, as a free-to-play player, champion, you know, weekly rank rewards are very good. 800 plus sky stones. If you can reach legend, that's 1,000 sky stones. It's a lot of energy. You know, I use my sky stones for refilling energy. I've been saving sky stones for a gold and experience increase event for farming Wyvern, because if I just farm Wyvern over and over, it's like I can burn through my sky stones so fast. So you purify the abyss. That's definitely one thing that you need to do. And you know, automated tower, that's every month. I mean, you just like auto through the automated tower, very easy. The only floors that might need some, you know, tweaking might be like starting at floor 91 to 100. It's usually like 95 to 100, but in most cases very easy. As Macalis, you know, I do 3 runs of normal as Macalis, and so I can clear all the bosses. And I buy the Queen's Gift from the vendor there. And in Hell difficulty, well, I kill Devourer Arahakan for 1 run, and I kill 4 elite mini bosses, and then I kill Executioner Karkanis, and I kill 4 elite mini bosses. There's a fifth one. I need more morale in my team to actually kill the fifth one. So there could be 6 actually. I'm not 100% sure on how many there are. I feel like there's 5, but I can only kill 4 with my plus 39 morale team. So yeah. So that's it for that. And after I do as Michaelis 3 runs in 1 week, then I will just, you know, farm normal Labyrinth. So what I recommend is, so you work toward your 100% completion, which is something I restarted working toward. Normally I just go in zone 4. I just do a quick run in Great Farch Labyrinth, zone 4. It's very easy. I teleport to the boss up north, go all the way down, pass through the vendor, buy my stuff from the Vagrant vendor if there's any, and then move toward the second boss. And that's it. That's my run. You know, I can get up to 200 ancient coins maybe if I get lucky with the drops from the chest and all that. And at the end of the run, I teleport to the 2 waypoints and walk in both. I can just go in there and just show you. But there is some labyrinth. It really depends. You can get, if you have the time, you can just try different labyrinths and don't complete your run and try to find which one gives you the most, you know, ancient coins and like sky stones or Covenant Bookmarks, something like that. Here you can have in front of you a chest, so you have to pay attention to that. You stay at 50 morale. I teleport to this waypoint here, then I kill the boss, go all the way down, you know, there. The Vagrant vendor is here in this spot, and then I go this way and toward the other boss that is here. And I think with 39 camping morale, I'm able to get to the boss battle there. But I think you actually need 40 or more. I'm not sure, 100%. And then after I am at minus 50 morale, I teleport to this one, the bottom left, this waypoint. And the trick is that, you know, you just go in each direction. You just check. You're not going to have any battle. You go in both directions. There might be a chest or a breakable. This breakable just in front of us, there needs to be a battle that we need to fight. So you're going to be at minus 50 morale. You can't do it. You know, you can't do it. You're just going to die because your stats are going to be so poor. You know, minus 90% attack, health, defense, and speed. So that's one labyrinth I like to do, is very fast. But the problem is that there's some labyrinths that are better than this. In Nyx Sanctum, you know, maybe zone 2. Some of them have a lot of waypoints where you can just, like, at the end of your run after you've used like 50 morale, you can just teleport to each of the waypoints, and then you go in both directions or all 3 directions depending, and you might encounter some chests. You might get some extra sky stones, some extra Covenant Bookmarks. So if you have time, you can go through like each level, you know, and like try to like test your runs. As long as you don't complete, you don't take the yellow portal, you know, it will not consume your entrance ticket. So you can find your perfect run, which, like, I don't even have time as a free-to-play player to do this. I was doing it before when I was like min-maxing like crazy, but I don't do that anymore. So I just go for speed. Great Farch Labyrinth zone 4 is one of my go-to one, but you should 100% explore so you can complete these repetition art achievement in here. Just to show you my progression here. Level 60 with a hero, I have 33 level 60 heroes. I have 33 6 stars. And here's the thing I was talking about, you know, getting to friendship level 3, 6, and 10. So I've done 14 ranks of the friendship level 6. I have 41 heroes that are friendship level 6 or higher. It's been 140 days, you know, total logins on the Europe server. That's how many days it's been since the Europe server got released. And friendship level 3, I have 15 ranks. You know, that's definitely the easiest one to grind out. But I bring them to friendship level 6. I feel like it's not so long. It's not so tedious. 6 feels like the right amount. And I slowly bring my heroes to friendship level 10. That's a crazy grind. Friendship level 10 actually takes 1,000 runs. So that's 2,000 energy on 2 energy stages. And no matter where you run, it costs you 2 energy to enter, 8 energy, 10 energy, 15 energy, 20 energy. It will give you the same amount of friendship experience. So that's why the 2 energy stages are so good. Unlocking devotion skill grade triple S. That's when you triple S memory imprint a hero, and you can do it multiple times on 3-star heroes. That's an easy way to do it as you summon and summon and summon. By the way, if you didn't know, you can do it like multiple times on the same hero name. Like it's gonna be a different hero, but yeah, that's how I've been doing it so many times. 28 times. That's a lot of Covenant bookmarks. So yeah, now out of the reputation, you know. If I can just show you some of my stats that I've been grinding here. I leave them at rank 30 so I can keep track of them. You know, that's a lot of stuff that I've killed and stage that I've cleared. You know, 2 energy stage, man. That's definitely a top spot for me. Just grind, grind, grind as much as possible. Easy way to make your 6-star heroes and be as efficient as possible, which is definitely something you want to do as a free-to-play player, especially. You know, ever since month 1, like my progression in terms of like how much gold I farmed, you know, how much energy I've consumed, it has been dropping like substantially because you get so many sky stones on during the first month, you know, as a free-to-play player, and I reached legend rank 1, so I got like, on the first month I got over 30,000 sky stones as a free-to-play player, which like allowed me to grind so much. And yeah, so just some of the stats that I'm tracking. Oh, this one I can complete, and this one as well. No, ooh, almost completed the rank 31. My god. So battle alongside his supporter, right? I have 12,656. If I check stage clear, for some reason I didn't bring a friend to like, what, a 35 runs or something like that. Yeah, but yeah, that's some stuff I've been tracking. And here you just do your arena, and the penguin, well, since you need your stigmas to 3-star heroes, you probably shouldn't insta complete, you know, your phantasma or your penguins, but I still do it because I feel like I have plenty of stigmas, so it's all good. And yeah, for energy usage, really, if it's not going to be that 2 energy stage, it's going to be grinding, you know, hunts 11. But to be honest, if you want to be extra efficient as a free-to-play player, you should not, you know, there we go, Callous trading. I just helped that player and that player helped me in turn. So that's how you balance your Callous. Now, farming your hunts 11, I would say that you should save your sky stones, your leaves, for when there is a drop rate event. Like when you get more gold, more experience is not that big of a deal. It's about more gold drop during your hunts. You know, that's where you really grind. You spend that weekend and you grind hard. Convert your sky stones into energy, and you're gonna see your gold like just skyrocket. So that's definitely when you want to dump your sky stones. Another way would be, well, balance your runes. You know, when there is a double drop rate in Spirit Altar, you're gonna go crazy in there. And I would say that, you know, try to have, I mean, it might sound a bit crazy to a lot of you guys, but try to have like 400 greater runes of each one of them. Like my water ones, I need more there. And these you can buy. Actually, you can buy those from side stories. But when it's a double drop rate event, I just run stage number 3 a few times, and I get those very fast. It's, yeah, some players would say you can just grind a side story. I like to do it there, you know, during double drop rate, to just get those to like 200 each. I never help guildmates that request this. I just keep them for new heroes that I need to awaken. And for, of course, the epic runes, like converting from graded to epic is definitely like gonna cost you a lot of gold. So you should grind, you know, when it's low. Like when there's gonna be a double drop rate event for runes, I might just go and grind a lot of dark ones. And yeah, because you need like something like 50 epic ones and like a bit over 500 greater ones if you want to do a specialty change for a hero. That's why you need to have them on hand, so you're not rushing during you want to do the specialty change, you know, you want to power up their skill tree, but you know, you're missing the rune. So what you gonna do? You're gonna wait for the double drop rate rune, or you're gonna go like right away in there? You're not gonna be efficient. You're gonna be wasting a lot of energy. So yeah, but like still in a day, if like I gotta get rid of my energy real quick, right, I'm just gonna go and Wyvern farm 3-man